Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Book Breakdowns. Rumi's Daughter by Muriel Malfroy is a mesmerizing historical novel that tells the story of the life of Kara, the daughter of the famous Sufi poet and philosopher, Rumi. The novel is set in the 13th century in the city of Konya, Turkey, where Rumi lived and taught. The story is narrated from Kara's perspective, providing readers with a unique and engaging insight into the life and teachings of Rumi. The novel begins with the birth of Kara and her twin brother, Sultan. Kara is born first, but her mother dies in childbirth, leaving Rumi devastated. Kara grows up in the shadow of her father, who is revered as a spiritual master by his followers. She idolizes her father and longs to follow in his footsteps, but Rumi is hesitant to allow his daughter to become a spiritual teacher, as it is considered taboo in their society for women to take on such roles. Despite the cultural constraints, Kara's passion for the mystical teachings of Islam continues to grow, and she becomes an apprentice to her father's disciple, Shams of Tabriz. Shams is a controversial figure who challenges Rumi's teachings and has a profound impact on Kara's life. Kara's relationship with Shams is complex, and she struggles to reconcile his teachings with those of her father, whom she adores. As Kara's spiritual journey continues, she is forced to confront many challenges, including the jealousy and envy of her father's other disciples, and the disapproval of her father, who sees her as a threat to his authority. She also faces personal struggles, including a failed marriage and the loss of her children. Despite the hardships, Kara remains steadfast in her pursuit of spiritual enlightenment, and her dedication and passion inspire those around her. The novel culminates in a dramatic confrontation between Rumi and Shams, which ultimately leads to Shams' departure from Konya, leaving Kara and Rumi to continue their spiritual journey. Rumi's Daughter is a beautifully written and deeply moving novel that provides readers with a captivating glimpse into the life and teachings of one of the most influential Sufi poets of all time. The author, Muriel Malfroy, has a gift for bringing the characters and settings to life, and her descriptions of the mystical practices and beliefs of the Sufi tradition are both fascinating and informative. One of the strengths of the novel is the way in which Malfroy portrays the complex relationship between Kara and her father. Rumi is shown as a loving and compassionate father, but also as a man who is deeply committed to his spiritual teachings and is unwilling to compromise his beliefs, even for the sake of his daughter. Kara's relationship with her father is one of deep love and admiration, but also of frustration and disappointment, as she struggles to find her own voice and identity. The character of Shams is also brilliantly portrayed, as a man who is both charismatic and controversial. His teachings challenge the established order, and his relationship with Rumi is fraught with tension and conflict. Shams is a catalyst for change, and his impact on Kara is profound, as she begins to see the world in a new light, and to question the teachings of her father. The novel is also rich in historical detail, bringing to life the sights, sounds, and smells of 13th century Konya. The reader is transported to a world of bazaars, mosques, and caravanserais, and is given a vivid sense of the customs and traditions of the time. The author's knowledge of the Sufi tradition is evident throughout the novel, and she provides a fascinating insight into the mystical practices and beliefs of this spiritual path. At its heart, Rumi's Daughter is a novel about the search for truth and meaning in life. Kara's journey is one of self-discovery and spiritual growth, as she grapples with the challenges of being a woman in a male-dominated society and seeks to find her own path. The novel is a celebration of the human spirit, and of the power of love and compassion to transform lives. In conclusion, Rumi's Daughter is a beautifully written and inspiring novel that will appeal to anyone interested in the life and teachings of Rumi, or in the Sufi tradition more generally. It is a powerful reminder of the importance of following one's own path in life, and of the transformative power of love and compassion.